when you talk about the business sense of whatever business you're going into, when you talk about business sense, I mean the money making part of it, of course that shouldn't be the only reason why you're running a business or why you're running a school. But you need money, you need the fund. Then I did not realize that the fee that I was supposed to charge would have a great impact in the success and the operation of the school. Yes, let me put it that way. Success and operation of the school. Sometimes we feel we don't need money, especially private schools. We need a lot of money. We need money to run the school. My thinking then was, I think, what else do I need money for? I already have a business that I was running. I thought I did not really need extra money from whatever is coming in from the school. All I wanted was just to give value, pay the staff, get the children educated, get them cared for, and that was it. I realized that, I've missed out a lot of things. I remember very well that there was a friend, when she came around to the school premises and saw the facilities that we've put in place in that like 3-4 bedroom bungalow, and she said, wow, you're doing a lot because then I used to go to cyber cafe, internet, look at schools all around the world, and those are the skills, those are the ideas that I was bringing into my school. So people will feel like, and being a Lagosian, I was bred, buttered, sugared in Lagos. All the ideas, I brought all of that into my school. But looking at private schools, why do they need money? Why do they collect money from parents? Why do they charge fee? What do they use the fee for? So that's what I want to talk about. What do they use their money for? Basically to operate the school, like operating expenses, and to enhance the educational experience that your children are going to enjoy. That is the educational experience they offer. Now, let's break it down. The number one and the most important aspect of the expenses that schools are making is salaries and benefits. This salary and benefits has taken a huge portion, a significant portion of the budget of what is coming into the school. So a significant portion of the budget goes towards compensating teachers, goes towards compensating administrators, and also other staff members, the security, the contractors who are making uniforms, who are making cardigans, the drivers, the mechanics. This is where the money is going into. They have to take care of the salary, they have to take care of benefits like health insurance, retirement plans. Some schools do retirement plans, salaries and benefits. That is where the chunk of the school fees go into. Another thing is facilities and maintenance. Maintaining school building and classrooms is no joke. Some schools do have specialized facilities like science labs, sports fields, drama theaters. All of these requires substantial investments which parents may or may not be aware of. Now, how about the upkeep? How about the repairs? How about the utilities? How about potential new constructions or renovations? All of these, though, you can't do it with mouth. You do it with money. Then another thing is educational resources and equipment. Fees fund the purchase of teaching materials, instructional materials, classroom supplies, stationeries, books, photocopiers, computers, library resources, the shelves, the chairs, the e-library subscription, technology, interactive board. Another thing is specialized programs and activities. Many private schools that I know of, including the light schools, offer a wide range of extracurricular activities. Is it taekwondo, sports, art programs? We're going to use fees to cover these expenses, the cost of equipment, the coaching staff, some are contract staff, and other resources needed for this program. Now, let's talk about admission and marketing. Private schools often invest in attracting new students. They are not actually attracting them with mouth. They're spending they are investing. So these include expenses related to admission offices, marketing campaigns, advertisement, publicity, recruitment events, and so on and so forth. Some private schools offer scholarships, maybe to staff members, the orphans, children with special needs, or children with socio-economical challenges. Some fees that are collected are used to provide financial assistance to students, and these students might not be able to afford the tuition. So this is where the fee that are being collected are going into. This helps ensure a diverse student body and allows deserving students to have access to private education. How about operational costs? This encompasses various day-to-day expenses. That one you can't do without it. Administrative costs, insurance, transportation, catering services if meals are provided, power supply, running of generator, what else? Data. And the last one that I want to talk about is debt servicing. Some schools are paying loans, like if schools has taken out loans for construction or other large projects, a portion of the fee may go towards repaying those debts. Where do you expect them to get the money from? It's from the school fees. So when I first started my school, all of those things, I was not aware that I have to spend so much money on all of those. I thought maybe I was going to get them for free or through grants or something like that. So with my years of experience, I've been running the Light School for like 19 years now, and it will be 20 years by next year, 2026. I've learned that the more money you charge, the better educational services you will be able to provide. And that's why some parents, when you tell them that this is what you're charging, they will feel like, so how will you be able to teach them? What quality of education will you be able to provide with this small money? Because they know what it is to give quality education. So for school owners, I'm not saying that you should not understand and appreciate your parents, especially when you know about their financial condition. But please, private school owners, make sure you balance what you charge with the quality of education you give to your children, to your students, and let parents have value for their money. And for parents too, please support the school by promptly paying your school fees before resumption so that they can plan and take care of all of these expenses. It is important for schools to be transparent. Reputable private schools will tell parents that this is tuition, this is for transport, this is like a breakdown, and this is for books, this is for maybe like stationaries or toiletries and what have you. Transparency helps parents to understand how their contributions are being used. Some parents can also be very funny. Like once they are given the breakdown, they would like, okay, I don't want this. But it's a school. You can't remove a particular portion of the payment, especially if it is something that is very, very important or very necessary to run the school. For non-profit status, many private schools are often non-profit because whatever is coming out of the school goes back into the school. They collect money, they pay salary, they invest, the funds, they generate the funds, that they reinvested it back into the school to improve the program, to improve the facilities, and also to give financial aid. Donation and fundraising. In addition to tuition fee, many private schools often rely on donation, fundraising initiatives to further support their programs and developments. So you see, parents, schools are doing a lot to ensure they give your children the quality of education that they deserve. So please support your school, support your children by paying whatever you charge. So once you come in and they tell you that this is the school fees for the term or for the session, please support them back by paying on time. I pray to God to bless you. So when I first started my school, I didn't realize all of that. I didn't know all of that, but with experience, exposure, operation, I was able to acquire those knowledge, and I was able to guide so many of my colleagues, my friends, those that were in school business together, to how to navigate this process.